What's up everyone, it's Anime Reviewer going to have a new video for you guys today, and for this video I'm actually going to talk about another live action anime. And no, this one isn't actually going to be coming out because there are no talks of this one actually happening. It's just an idea I thought of just because there's been other live actions in the works, so why not actually give an idea of my own. And my idea is a live action Sailor Moon, and I can already see people already getting ready with their pitchforks and their knives and their tomatoes to be upset about this. Now hear me out before you guys get upset, all you Sailor Moon fans, because I'm also a Sailor Moon fan. But hear me out when I talk about this. The reason why I've decided to do a topic about a live action anime for Sailor Moon is because of the recent other animes in the works that are coming out with live actions, and just because I think it's about time to try for another live action Sailor Moon. Now there was a live action Sailor Moon that actually ran in Japan from 2003 to 2004, and it had about 49 to 51 acts, otherwise known as episodes, of this series. And from what I've heard, because I've never actually watched it, it was like a Power Rangers-esque kind of a show, and Power Rangers did fairly well out here, but this is my thing about a live action. And there were actually talks of a live action before with Megan Fox being doing the part of Sailor Moon. Now these were talks maybe a couple of years ago or so these talks have not arisen from the dead, and at this point in time, once again, I have to stress there are no talks of a live action Sailor Moon. But like I mentioned, this got me thinking. Now with the recent talks or recent release, about to be released, Death Note live action coming to Netflix, and with this Death Note live action, they took a whole nother spin on the topic of Death Note and kind of made it a more modern era. And the characters that they have playing these characters, the actors they have portraying the characters of Light and L, don't look like their counterparts. But it's not always about looks, it's just how much that they can portray the character. So why not make a live action Sailor Moon the exact same way? And this, once again, hear me out. What if you cast girls to play the Sailor Scouts, and they don't have to look like the Sailor Scouts, but they have to embody the Sailor Scouts? I mean, it's been a long time since we've had an actual all-girl like superhero group fighting some sort of evil. And the only other one I can think of besides Sailor Moon as far as anime is concerned is the Powerpuff Girls. Now there might be other ones that I can think of, such as example like Josie and the Pussycats, I believe, was also one where they fought evildoers, and there's probably other shows, but Sailor Moon is the number one that comes to mind, especially since the material in Sailor Moon was actually, could be fairly, I don't want to say adult, but I guess fairly age appropriate, I guess, is what I want to come up with as far as the issues that they talked about, from body image to, you know, other stuff. But I digress. What if a live action Sailor Moon did decide to exist? And I am here to say I think it would be awesome. I mean, you see all these movies out of these girls like coming together in these girl groups, as far as like everything. I don't know, there's a lot of different movies that star all girl clans, so why not do one for Sailor Moon? And I feel like Hollywood, if you guys jump on this, y'all might be able to make some buku money off of this, because Sailor Moon can probably do fairly well in the box office, especially for a live action if you frame it correctly. Now it doesn't mean you have to follow the usual script that was in Sailor Moon. It doesn't have to be as cheesy as Power Rangers, but you can actually do some really good with all the morals that Sailor Moon actually teaches to young girls. So get a group of 5 to 7 girls. How many? There's 9 planets in the solar system. Pluto doesn't count apparently anymore, but let's not discuss that. For now with Sailor Moon, Pluto is still a planet. So there's 8 planets. I'm not counting them at this point. Let's see. Mercury, Mars, Moon. The Moon's not a planet, but whatever. So anyway, get those group of girls, audition girls to play these parts, and it doesn't matter what they look like, just as long as they portray the characters. And by all means, I will totally be down to play Sailor Moon or even Mars, because by all means, you know, I can have that attitude. Or even play Mercury, because she's actually kind of smart. But anyway, why not have a live action Sailor Moon? I mean, it's about time. I mean, the topics are all there. I mean, I feel like all the girls my age, if not younger, who have seen the new series would thoroughly enjoy it, and seeing it come to life on the live action on the big screen would be kind of amazing. And if not a movie, why not just a series? I mean, and not making it cheesy. I mean, making it, I don't even know how to phrase it, but just making it utterly amazing. I mean, you can do a lot with the material of Sailor Moon, and not all of the, you know, maybe the monsters might have to be CGI or have to be, you know, done like the Power Rangers kind of a suits and stuff like that, but you don't have to make a cheesy kids show. You could honestly take this from being a kids show to something mildly adult, especially with the fact that 2 of the Sailor Scouts are actually lesbians. And if you bring in the whole scheme with Hotaru and her strange psychotic dad and the whole thing with Serena and Darian and the love interests and all that other stuff, there's a lot to work with there. And honestly, it'd be some pretty cool topics. I mean, you have shows like Degrassi that's filled with drama, Pretty Little Liars is filled with drama, and even some other topics that, you know, most young kids or young girls have to deal with. So why not take Sailor Moon, do it like a have superheroes in it, and you would probably have a hit on your hands. And Netflix can get on this, because by all means, this has the makings to be a Netflix original. I mean, if they can do the same thing with Death Note, I'm sure they can do it with Sailor Moon. So Hollywood, get on it. Make a Sailor Moon live action, and by all means, if you need someone to play any of these characters, you know where to find me, right here on YouTube, because by all means, it'd be a little nerd dream of mine to play any of these characters. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think a Sailor Moon live action might ever actually happen? And would you be okay with them diverting from the actual script or what the characters are supposed to look like and have just people who play these characters but portray them amazingly? I mean, let's be honest, not many of us are going to find people who look directly like these characters. I mean, Rini has pink hair, for God's sakes. That's probably not going to happen. But, and once again, she also has red eyes. But I feel like the material could be kind of cool to actually see. What do you guys think? I know that for us as anime fans, when you hear the term live action after any of the shows that we watch, we immediately cringe and think of, you know, terrible ones like Dragon Ball Evolution and Attack on Titan. But let's give this one a chance if this ever comes to be. Once again, there is no Sailor Moon live action in the works. This is just an idea I had. Okay? So before you guys start, you know, putting out all these petitions about this not supposed to happen or the internet explodes with this topic, it's not really happening. It's just something I thought of. Okay? We got it? Capiche? We good? We cool? Alright, so anyway, let me know what you guys think about this topic, and if you guys would ever watch a Sailor Moon live action if it decides to be released, and if you've watched the Sailor Moon live action that came out in 2003, let me know what you guys thought of it. And would you guys be cool if they did like a remake per se of this? But yeah, so comment that down below, and like always, you know, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, the blue bell, so you get notified whenever I pop up with new videos, which are every Wednesday and Saturday. And like always, I'll leave links in the description box below to all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my anime blog. And I'll see you guys soon, and I'll see you guys with another topic for Wednesday. Hopefully it's a review. Bye.